it's Jessie here. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, I say a lot. I've tried to do this clip about 9 times now. This is the 10th time, but we'll roll with it. Yeah, so if you come from Zoe's channel, then welcome and thank you for subscribing if you have. Obviously the title of this video of me being a ride host at Alton Towers and also working at Alton Towers for the last 2 years. I've not also done being a ride host, I've also done a couple of other in the departments at Alton Towers. So I thought I would give a full video of me working at Alton Towers, and boy, I'm so excited to do this video. This is why I wanted to make it help people and also you to understand what it is like working at a theme park. You've never heard of a ride host, you've never heard of what goes on behind the scenes in a theme park, then you come to the right place because it's not very spoken about. If I say so to myself, I thought I would take my share on expanding what it's like to be a ride host. So my name's Jessie, if you haven't already known by now. If I don't look at the camera, just ignore me because I'm trying to think of words to say to help you understand. Let's start from the beginning, and boy, I'm so excited to do this video, man. Hands down, the most exciting video I've always wanted to do. So, let's start from the beginning. Right from the very beginning, and I mean, we're talking about 2008, 2007, that era. Roller coaster, let's put it that way. Basically, I love roller coasters. I've always wanted to, when I was growing up, always, as soon as I was tall enough, wanted to go on a roller coaster. And my first ever big roller coaster, let's say, was an upside down roller coaster at Alton Towers, which was indeed the corkscrew. Now, not many people, like young age, have been on the corkscrew, but it was incredible. And I remember it was like yesterday because it was one of the most insane coasters. So back in 2007, 2008, it was my first ever ride on the corkscrew, and I went on with my mum, and it was the best feeling ever. And ever since when I came off the corkscrew, I was like saying to my family, I want to work here when I'm older. I want to work here when I'm older. And every time I went to Alton Towers, and we used to go to Alton Towers a lot, like if not twice a year, if we could, we used to go there all the time. And it's like my second home. It always has been. I've seen it grow up, you know, I've seen the changes each year. I've seen things, you know, gone, replaced and all that, and it's been amazing. In December, the applications come out for all of the jobs that you can do at Alton Towers. So I was looking on the website, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. And I was saying to myself all the time, like, if I just get an interview and I don't make it past the interview, then at least I'll be really happy. If you come from Zoe's channel, you all know that my favourite ride at Alton Towers is Nemesis, and it has been my favourite for 11 years now, which is crazy, I know. I might be stupid, not stupid, but like a bit too obsessed, but I don't care. If any of you know that I like Nemesis, I love it, I adore it, honestly. So yeah, back in December 2018, I applied for ride host, ride operator and retail because I've got experience in all three. Did you not, about on the 31st of December, which is the day that this is going up because it's 2-year anniversary, is when I got the most exciting email of all time. Now I cried. I genuinely cried when I got this email because it was just a clarification that they've invited me for an interview. And the first email that came through was ride host. Then it was ride operator, which I was just couldn't just one would have done, but no, not two. And then the third one, retail, came through the email for an interview, and I was like, oh my days, I have got a good chance now, like a really good chance. So my first interview was retail, and I said to myself, anyone that I get, I will go with it. My interview was in January, and the interview went really, really well in about a week or so. I was like, yeah, that's fine, you know, I've got nothing to worry about, because that week, like 2 days later, I was going on holiday with my mum and dad and a few friends, and I was like, yeah, that's fine, I won't have any signal, so I'll know when I get home. I did you not, the day after, so it was a Sunday, I was just looking on my emails, and I got the most like honestly, my dream just came a reality. Email to say, congratulations, you've been offered the job. I got a job in retail, honestly, from the moment the season opened to the end of the season, it was just incredible. I had retail all year in 2019, and it was incredible. Like, no 2 day was the same, let's put it that way. And I worked in Towers Trading, so the big shop on Towers Street, and I also did CBeebies Land as well. Obviously, I know CBeebies Land is quite family orientated and younger children, but the whole shop was amazing because it's so bright, it's bubbly, you've got music in there, and you see all these little kids going around and happy and excited, and you can just have a really nice chat with each and every one of the guests. And it's absolutely lovely. You make those days better for them, and that's the idea. Like, what I really loved about working there and the experience that I got, the training that I got, was amazing. So Alton Towers on the day off or something, did you not? 2019, I probably went every week. I went every week, and that was probably the most times I went to Alton Towers in 1 year, and I was just buzzing, let's put it that way. It's the best feeling in the world because you just feel like you're escaping from everything, you're escaping from, you know, the world, and it's just magical, and you can just have the most amazing time there. It's just incredible. I will do a separate video on how Alton Towers is just incredible, because I just feel like it is. I don't know if people agree with me, but I hope you do because honestly it's incredible. I managed to get into the hotels at Alton Towers back in February or January time. The applications came out. I applied because I thought I want to go back to Alton Towers and I want to move into a different department and see how that is. So I applied for the hotels because obviously the rides weren't open and stuff, and season weren't open straight away, obviously till March. So I applied for the hotels instead, and I got in. I worked in the hotels for about, I'm going to say, about 5 weeks, because obviously with the circumstances that we had. But in those 5 weeks was really, really good. I was doing food and beverage in the hotel, in the Alton Hotel, and I was downstairs in the Secret Garden restaurant and also the bar area. And that experience of doing bar work for the first time was really, really good. I made some really nice new friends as well. Going, obviously, we had to lock down and everything, and not working. Alton Towers was very fortunate, and I'm very furlough every single person, I think, majority, so including me, appreciated beforehand. I hope everybody's doing well and safe in this awful year that we've had. I know times have been tough. So basically, because I was still employed with the hotels, they couldn't get all the staff back in at once in the hotels because of social distancing and health and safety and everything. So they offered people who were still furloughed a position in the park, and it was either guest experience and crowd control, or it was rides. and I did not, honestly. I've always wanted to work on the rides at Alton Towers, obviously especially Nemesis. I've always wanted to work on Nemesis, but I managed to work on the rides and I was working on the Smiler. Now that's my second favourite coaster of all time. And even picturing my mind now, going back for the 4 months that I was on the Smiler, I know it wasn't long, but it was doable and it was worth it. It was insane. And I will go in depth on another video of a day-to-day role. I kind of explained it in Zoe's video, but there's so much that goes in behind the scenes on working on all the rides. Like, it's not just from 10 o'clock till like 6 or 10 till 9 in the evening. Like, it's so much more than that, and honestly, it was insane. I couldn't believe it. Like, just working on the Smiler for even that is just mind-blowing for me anyway, and it was just insane. The experience that I had, the guest experience that I had was just incredible, and I'm so happy. Like, looking back now, in the 2 years that I've been at Alton Towers has been insane, like absolutely insane. It just makes me smile, like, so much, so much. I hope I get to do it again another time. Yeah, it's just incredible. I'm not going to be there this year, unfortunately, due to my car, because my car is old and it wouldn't cope with all the travelling that I do. I will be at Alton Towers, and I'm hoping to go to a few other places as well. Obviously, in Zoe's channel, I've not been to Blackpool Pleasure Beach yet. I really want to do that, and I also want to go to Thorpe Park, as we said as well. So there's a few places that I really want to try and go to next year, but I also will be back at Alton Towers, obviously. I'll definitely be back in opening week, because I want to go back on Nemesis, to be honest, because let's face it, I miss it so much in the winter, and I find the winter very hard. Seeing that I've worked for 2 years now at Alton Towers, it's insane. But the next videos will be more in depth of each department. I will do an in-depth video of what it's like to be a ride host at Alton Towers, because I know many people will be wanting a video on that, so I will do a video on that. I thought I would share a video for you of what it's like working at Alton Towers. And I worked at Alton Towers, my dream came true, and that's probably what the title is going to be called, because why not? So for now, we end this video, and I hope you enjoyed. Please give this a like if you did. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye for now.